It's been a long year since I've done a ring cameras
Dude,
video, and as
dude,
it turns out, people are
stop.
still creeps and a lot of new videos have surfaced. So let's look at some of them. This first video is a very real and grisly.
Dude, like, what is that? Oh my gosh. I'm not crying, I swear. My eyes are just watery right now. I don't know what it is. Yo, hold on. That was like OD. Oh my. I don't know if I want to do this. I'm not. That was. I don't know if I want to do this no more. Just off of that. Off of 13 seconds. She has her little baby with her? Dude, stop. Don't tell me this guy started picking up the pace. Don't make her right. He ran. He ran. No. Yeah, don't take that off right there. Yeah, you're crazy. That is
As
wild.
you just saw, a mother holding her infant daughter unknowingly leads a man to her front door
Yeah.
and was mere seconds away from him getting inside. As the man
1,
approaches the driveway,
2,
you can
3.
see him pulling up the mask over his face to conceal his identity, clearly with premeditated intentions. As the man walks up the driveway, the daughter takes notice to him as the mother is still completely oblivious to the approaching threat. Luckily, she makes it inside and shuts the door in time. She only realized what had just happened after looking through the terrifying ring footage.
Yeah.
The woman made a report to the police as soon as she saw the footage, and what the police said was disturbing. There had been a series of reports of a brutal and violent rapist in the area who had been targeting women and children. It's suspected that he and this man were the same person. No sane person leaves their house with a full face mask such as this one if they're not knowingly about to commit a serious crime and want to conceal their identity.
No, that is
The woman
crazy.
in the video just may have saved her and her child's life just by the skin of her teeth.
Dude, that is insane.
If you're not
Y'all need to be
convinced of
safe
just
out
how
there.
often this
Please be
kind of
safe
thing
out there.
happens, here's a similar video. A young college-age looking girl is coming home, letting herself into her house. Not even 5 seconds after she enters the home, 2 large men step on the porch, and the one in front immediately tries to open the door.
Wait, what the fuck? I'm sorry.
Some people think the men looked genuinely confused and may have had the wrong house.
No,
However,
genuinely.
the short window of time between the girl entering the house and the men stepping on the porch would have definitely allowed them to see the girl. You'd think anyone who just tries to open the door to a house surely must know they have the right house, or at the very least,
Yeah, I don't know what
who
this is.
lives in the house. It could also be argued that when the man turns to his friend behind him, he's making mention of the camera, and so he pretends to think he has the right house by sticking around and knocking, despite the obvious screams from the girl inside as she notices the men at the door. It seems they
Fair.
only run off after the girl starts screaming, "We're calling the police." So unlike the first video, there's no 100% proof of whether these guys had bad intentions or not.
Yeah.
Whether they were trying to grab the girl, or if they genuinely
No,
had
I
the
don't-
wrong house
man,
is
I
up
don't
for
know.
debate, as there's
But
no
that is
further
wild.
info on this video. If it is the second one, still, everything about the men's actions was sketchy.
Yeah.
In this video, on the other hand, what's going on couldn't be more clear. In the early morning hours on October 16th in Kent, Washington, a couple seen returning home. The husband is seen unlocking the door, And seconds later, as the man's wife follows behind, she turns her head to a gun-wielding suspect chasing behind her. She acts quickly and runs inside, locking the front door. The suspect then spots the Ring camera and hits it repeatedly with his gun, effectively breaking the device. It's at this time that you can notice a second man there as well. The couple spent their night at a casino, and for this reason, the wife believes the two men followed them home from the casino, hoping to rob them of any of their winnings.
Yeah.
Fortunately, they made it inside safely. The suspect with the gun was identified by police as 18-year-old Al Hussein Drameh, and he was arrested on October 26th. He faced multiple charges, including burglary in the first degree, and he pleaded not guilty to all of them. With this fourth video, we move to something a little more paranormal. This was caught on a TikToker named Nolan Brock's indoor Ring security camera while he was...
Nah, hold on. Because some paranormal, I'm like, you know, because it's not like, you know, but there's some paranormal where I'm like, nah, that's obvious. Like, that is cool. So I'm just like, bracing myself.
Sleeping on the couch. At 1:39 in the morning, he's awoken to the pantry doors opening and some kind of cracks or bangs coming from either inside the pantry or from the doors themselves.
Oh, hell no. Oh, no. That...
With the fan running, the thought of it being a draft wasn't out of the question per se. He ignored it and tried to go back to sleep. But 4 minutes later, at 1:43, this happened.
I would have lost it.
One of the doors is aggressively yanked shut. And this officially removes any possibility of a draft being the cause of the doors moving. It's safe to assume he slept in his bed the rest of the night.
Man,
this next video also comes from inside of a house instead of the front porch, and this one can play on one of the biggest fears of a lot of people, and that is someone lurking around your house as you sleep. In Wichita, Kansas, a family's Ring cameras captured some terrifying video footage of a stranger standing directly over sleeping 15-year-old Anaya Robinson at around 2:30 a.m. on a Friday night. This was
First of all, they got internal Ring cameras? That's kind of wild. What is going on? Lock your doors. Lock your doors.
Anaya said once she opened her eyes, she felt like she was in a scene from a horror movie, seeing somebody sitting over her, watching her that she didn't know. Anaya rushed to her mother Angel's room, screaming there's somebody in the house, and after being jolted awake, Angel made sure her 2-year-old daughter and Anaya were safe in a room before calling the police. Wichita police responded quickly, but the intruder was already gone. It's likely the boy entered the house simply through the front door.
But what is he doing?
Luckily, the Ring cameras clearly caught his face, and using this footage, the police acted on a tip and were able to arrest a 14-year-old boy whose name was not released. The boy faced aggravated burglary and theft charges.
So he stole
something?
some?
November 2021, a woman reported on Twitter that a creepy-looking man had been standing outside of her apartment almost every night for an entire month. She included a few of the videos caught by her Ring camera, and it shows the man creepily standing there for extended periods of time, facing her door. At certain points, he can be heard speaking. But what he says is impossible to hear. The woman resorted to posting this on Twitter after her complaints to the police apparently fell on deaf ears.
Swear. Yo, the man off.
It was a few days after her initial post that she posted an update stating that her friends and family confronted the man, which seemingly got him to stop. Additionally, the post going viral prompted her building security to do an additional routine throughout the night. I can't seem to find her Twitter profile anymore, so there don't appear to be any updates on the matter. And in this last video, an El Paso resident's Ring camera catches what appears at first to be a woman in danger seeking help at their front door in the middle of the night. But this may be a much more sinister situation than that.
I was about to say, that first clip, that's honestly probably the worst one. Is this that one? Because if not, then honestly the intro... No, it was a different one. That first clip of this video, crazy.
At first, the woman appears to be in distress, possibly on the run from someone, crying and pleading for help. But things start getting suspicious when she hides anytime a car is approaching.
You know what's crazy? It could be something like this, like please help, like I'm scared, so then you let them in and then they're a part of it. I'm just saying, I don't know what this is about though, but I'm saying like it's... Just be safe, y'all. Be safe. Anything is possible. Maybe she's scared that the car that's approaching is the people she's running from, no? Does she got a black guy? Nah. Yeah, maybe she thinks that's who's looking for her, so she's scared.
Is she hiding from a specific person chasing after her?
Yeah.
Or is she perhaps trying to not be seen from any passerbys?
Maybe. Who knows? Where is she coming? Well, we don't know this. Did they open the door? No. Wait, lights are on, so maybe, hey, help, right?
After the neighbor's driveway light turns on, the car's headlights approach from the right. And she's seen casually walking away, presumably to get in that unseen car. Perhaps because her driver was growing paranoid that too much attention was being drawn, so they needed to leave. Now you could say that's just a far-fetched theory of mine, but a month later, El Paso police arrested a woman who was charged with burglary of habitation. That woman was Krista Nicole Cordeaux. The woman in the video looks identical to the woman in this mugshot. The charge this woman faced is defined as the act of entering any building illegally with the plan to do something serious, such as harming the owner, damaging property, or stealing. Suddenly, the prospect that this woman could have been trying to trick an unsuspecting person into opening their door doesn't seem so far-fetched.
What I say?
As always, keep your doors locked and be careful who you open them to.
Okay, hold on. What? True summer night horror. This man just got horror stories for whatever. Nah, hey y'all need to be safe. Please be safe out there. Let me know if y'all like these kinds of videos. I like these kinds of videos. I like creepypastas. I like, stuff like this. I do. I don't know if y'all do. My body sometimes doesn't, cause it's like, it like spazzes out.
Happens.
But at the same time, I think that's part of it. But like I'm good. Let me know if y'all. Let me know if y'all would want more of these videos, what y'all want to watch. I need recommendations. Let me know. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to take this. But take care. Deuces.